Morning world, Hippy Trev here. It's just on 8 o'clock in the morning. Humid, warm, but there are odd shower around, so roll the intro.
Hi, Hippy Trev here, and welcome to my channel. Hope you get something out of it.
Alright, well, it's Hippy Trev here, so I'm off to a little place called Bucca. I could go up towards Bundy and take the South Colin Road in, but I don't know that very well, so it's easy just to head to Gin, do a right and turn back to Bundy and head to a little place called Bucca. I'm going to pick up a, hopefully going to pick up a GoPro 5 camera I found on Facebook last night. That little square GoPro camera I had worked okay for a while yesterday, and then once I got out in the road, and anyway, the whole audio just shit itself. So yesterday's ride down to Gympie and back, I only had really one working camera, which is the one we got now. I've only got one camera running at the moment, so I'm going to have to stop somewhere, turn the camera around so you get a front on view instead of looking at me the whole trip. And yeah, let's go and see if this, hopefully this GoPro 5 is going to be okay. Can't really do motor vlogs on a bike without two cameras. Just can't. You need your front and forward view. You can't have it going one way. First and foremost, huge shout out to Jonesy yesterday, mate. When I got back from Gympie, I was pretty hot and buggered and so forth. It was a pretty good ride. I did nearly 160 mile round trip yesterday down to Gympie and back. Got in, stinking hot. Didn't even get my clothes off. I was boiling to death. Then I saw that package on the door. Sitting in the step of the bus. Opened it up. Right. And to everyone who commented as well, mate, you're a hero, Jonesy. And as you saw, and it brought me to tears, without a doubt, which blew me away. So I think it's going to have to go inside the DC retreat. I don't think I want to put it outside. It'll just get wrecked and ruined by the weather. Unless I can make it cover, I'd love it to be sitting on the outside of that camper so everyone can actually see it. It's just too good. Mate, you blew me away. I don't care it's missing a word. The thought that you put into that. And yeah, we do love our animals. We do love our animals. I mean, you don't have pets unless they become part of the family. So, alright, let's get it on. Let's go. Some days I'm going to have to pull up and turn the camera around. Certainly walking on the walls on the bike now. Now I've got these rear shocking things. Getting a lot of time on the bike. And I'm still looking to go to Bucca on the Sunday. of videos when the boat was having that early issues, and I mentioned that I had the XR8, the 03 BA Boss 260 XR8, and he basically called me an idiot for selling the XR8 to people the boat, because all I had to do was service the XR8. Well, fucking bullshit, mate. That XR8 was going to head into heaps of problems, and I wouldn't have had a clue how to fix it. I'm not going to go paying some mechanic $150 bucks an hour to fix a car that I don't know how to fix. It was already having issues with the remote locking. You go unlock the car and the buttons would all be flying up and down. And there was a couple of other things, and after I sold that car, the bloke actually messaged me and asked if I have any issues with this, that and the other. Well, I sort of said no. I mean, you got that car, but you got that cheap, you got it for $5 grand. I think we're at 10 now. And he started having a few other issues. Well, the door locks up and down on you there. The key didn't fit the door to unlock it, but then as my daughter finally told me later, all I had to do was go around and open the left-hand passenger door. That door never locked. I didn't know that, but I got stranded a few times. The remote key shit itself on me. I had to replace the batteries. Being heavy heads, the spark plugs are right down, and I've heard many a story of them snapping their plugs off, trying to change them. Coil packs I know nothing about. I am on an XR8 page on Shipbook, and the amount of trouble those cars are having with cams, all sorts of shit. Why the fuck would I keep the XR8, eh? I kept the boat for a reason. I can fix it myself. Alright, let's get it on. Woo! The whole trip. Plus, where we're going now, you guys haven't been on this road with me. We're heading down the, I think it's Bucca Road or something. I don't know. Some of these names out here are pretty hard to pronounce. Hope the camera stays there. Gingin to Biryani Judy, best mate's mum. That's like 2 years ago now. We're quite a few kilometres north of Childers and Apple Tree Creek. I think we're only 10 or 15k out of Gingin. Boyle. So down on the left there's a service station. That's all that's here. This is the Bruce Highway. Like I said, north of Childers. It gets manic up here, like really manic. This highway. 18 miles to Gingin. This Bruce Highway, I think, has more deaths on it than any other highway in Australia. Now, don't take that as gospel, but this Bruce Highway, and here between Gympie and say up to Rocky, this section of the road has more deaths than pretty much any other highway in Australia, without a doubt. It's deadly. The idiots they get on here, a lot of trucks, as you can imagine, VWs. A lot of tourists, a lot of impatient people that just overtake where they shouldn't be. Deadly, deadly hot piece of highway. Alright, so, well, I'm just cruising nice and slow because I can't do anything about it. Another one, someone else suggested, well, I put out there, they made a list of 3 topics they'd like me to do a video on. three different subjects. Right, so we've got some roadworks. That'll be a long trip to Gingy. The first one they asked, I've seen I've done one on my buses. Like I've done a video of all my buses. If you want to go back, you can check that out. I did a video, actually the buses was a two-part video because it was just long. I did a video on all my bikes, right from the very first bike I owned up until present day. So they asked would I do a video on all my cars. Well, that's a bloody nightmare, that one. And firstly and most of all, I don't have a photo of nearly half or any of the cars I used to own. I've had so many cars. Like, you know, at my age, you know, I'm 60, so at my age you expect to own a few, but I've probably had over 100. I'm talking about legally registered, on the road, driven cars, blown up cars. Well, I haven't really blown any cars up. I've never wrecked a car in an accident. I took out a truck. I'll show you a photo of that. I no longer had my truck licence and I was doing furniture moving in Melbourne. And I just dropped off a load and I was flying back, completely lost in Melbourne, coming down Hoddle Street, shot down Mary Street, and ended up with like the photos I'm about to show you, and I survived. So I actually woke up as they were pushing me into the ambulance. I asked for me the wallet and my dog. Apparently I was comatose and walking around the truck before the ambulance got there and people sat me down and so forth. So they went back and they found my dog, Omar. So Omar was sitting on my chest in the ambulance all the way to the hospital. And I had quite a few pretty nurses coming up and asking me if they could take my dog home and look after it, give me their phone number, and I could come and collect later. Well, I was going out with Terry at the time, and she was coming in to pick me up in the car, and there was no way I was going to hand my dog over to some nurse or nurses. There was a lot of them were asking. There was no way I was going to hand my dog over to someone I didn't know, but maybe a dodgy phone number. I mean, we're going back decades. It wasn't even mobiles back then, it was all landlines. But apart from that, I've never wrecked a car, I've never totaled a car and ridden it off, like smashed it and ridden it off, ever, in all my life. Have I blown a car up? I've had a couple of motors blow on me while I'm driving, Judy's XR8, not only Judy, but Judy over in Perth. I was bringing this XR8 back from Dublin, where was I? Oh, middle of fucking somewhere. And middle of the night, popped the bloody Welsh plug and crooked it on the side of the road. But my own personal cars, no, I've never blown any of my own personal cars up. I've never completely wrecked one. I have retired quite a few, scrapped a few. I mean, shit, back in the day, cars, you know, like HK Holden, like in a sedan, $600 car out of a car yard. We used to pick about $400 or $500. So that was a very long-winded way of saying, because all the cars I've owned, I don't have any photos of many of the cars. One of my favourites, I've had a few favourites. I had a purple XB, a 302 in it, beautiful. I sold that to Ted, RIP Ted. We always miss you, brother. I miss you, mate. So I sold that to Ted. I picked up a Charger, drove that from Melbourne to Perth. My first trip over was in a VJ Charger. I had a beautiful ZX Fairlane. Heaps of Holdens, heaps of early Fords. Was never really into the valleys. We used to call them wog boxes. All the wogs used to buy them because they couldn't afford anything else, and they were, I know, the wogs down in Victoria, they just love their bell packs. Other than that, yeah, I've just had so many cars, so doing a video on my cars is kind of, I just don't have the photos of any of them to really do it. I've had a few EK wagons. I mean, I bought an EK sedan for 150 bucks. Drove that from Melbourne down to Balneario and back every day for a long time for work. So it was starting to make a bit of vibration, so when I bought this other EK wagon out of the Pakenham Wreckers, I lifted her up and went to pull the tail shaft out. The whole front yoke just literally disintegrated, not the back yoke, the front yoke. So if that had dropped on the road, it would have cartwheeled me down the road and probably killed me. So we seem to be having a long wait here. I'm just going to turn the motor off. So that conversation of my cars, I'll look into it, but I just don't think I can get that done. Then they asked me, there was 3 questions. The other one was about video equipment and what I'm using. Well, basically I just use GoPros because that's all I know, and as you can see, I'm starting to have troubles. I've already wrecked 2 GoPro 5s. Well, the SIM card slots just shit themselves, so they no longer register the card. I've got a GoPro 7 now. Microphones, it's taken me 2 years to get my audio somewhat working, and big thank you to JC for the Rode mics that he sent me. $300 worth of cordless mics. I can't use them on the road the way I want to, so I just use my cord mics. It's just easier in the helmet. But I use the Rode mics for everything else. I think we're about to go. And that's pretty much it. I started with a camera, an old Cybershot that Joe gave me. And my very early videos, I was using that. And what got me to GoPros was I went down and bought a $50 sport camera, and I used that, and then I realised if I'm going to start making videos, I need something better, and then I found the 2 GoPro 5s in Perth for $600 with all the accessories, so I've had them for nearly 3 years. And then one of them, the card slot shit itself, I ended up buying this GoPro 7 with that little square GoPro 5 quite a few months ago. And sort of just getting used to using that. And now, after that other GoPro 5 crap itself, I'm now going off to buy another GoPro 5, hopefully. That bike was a little bit hard to start. Oh, there's nothing going on there. Oh, fucking roadworks, come on. So I'm going to have this on the way home. Oh, come on, motherfuckers. This is really fucked. Are we moving yet? We're moving. Finally. That was a long way. So there was a third question she put to me. He put me, actually I think it was a girl, I don't know why I said she, I think it was female. And I can't remember what the third one was, so, but there was 3 topics she asked me if I could cover. So anyway, that's that. Well, we were waiting for roadworks. So it's only a short stretch, but it's a long way. And it doesn't even look like they're putting overtaking lanes in, they're just like repair work. Maybe it's, oh, this, you know what, this would be from all that flood damage, like years ago. Well, not years ago, it was only, it wasn't that, oh God, who knows, I'm losing track of time. It was at least maybe a year, 2 years ago, when all this was completely underwater and washed out, and Bickerton was cut off like 2 or 3 times. At one stage there, we were cut off for a complete week. We've had so much rain out here in the last like 2 years. That was a long wait. See if I can get past this guy. Bundy's 50k, 30 miles. So now we're going to try and find this road, like 60. I'm going to look for this road that I need to find. Another road, yep, there we go. That. No, we're going to be on fucking gravel. Shit. Back on bloody gravel. Fuck. Can't escape this shit. Oh, 51. Nearly there, I reckon. What the GoPro 5's like. Tell you what, it's a bit warm in this jacket now. It's fucking humid as. Alright, let's see if we can find someone to have a chat to. Righto, well, let's catch you on the way out, and hopefully with the GoPro 5 in hand. Thank you very much. I'm very happy with it, mate. It's nice to get a nice, good camera again.
See ya.
She's good. All right, have a good day, and I'll send you them police frequencies.
Yeah.
Now we've got to not fall over. I went down to Gympie yesterday, so I had that horrible 6 k's of gravel on that Beluga road.
Oh, fuck yeah.
They've graded it. It's worse than the potholes, because then you're riding on marbles. Thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate it. Radio World. Got myself another GoPro 5. Practically brand new. 250 bucks and a few little accessories as well. So, and I'm about to learn a new road. I'm going to head down Cedars Road on the way home, and seeing we're out this side of town, I'm thinking I might call into Childers and into the naughty shop. Well, tell you what, she's hot and sticky. 250 bucks, well spent. That's a good looking little camera I've just scored there. Very happy. I am grateful that some people get given technology and don't know how to use it. And that's not saying they're stupid. I'm just saying it's just handy for me, like, and I get it. Jeez, I refuse to get a new. I'm still using my shitty. I've got my phone with me. I'm still using a shitty iPhone bloody 6S because I refuse to get another new phone because I don't know how to set the fucker up. Alright, let's go home. Maybe buy the naughty shop. Hot dog, new camera. So I gave him an extra 10 bucks. We agreed on 250 last night, and I had an extra $10 in the bottom room. I gave him 260 bucks. Give him an extra 10. So this might be the pub he was talking about. Up to land. Yeah, this will be it. So look for a pub on the left and then Cedars Road on the right. Cedars Road, that's what we want. Alright, so we're about to head down another road I've never been on. A lot of police chasers out here. So this, if I don't get lost, this will pop down on the Isis Highway, north of Childers, between Childers and Bucca. Butterfly Lane, how pretty. Kind of cool. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, this is way better than going down the highway, like the Indian Highway coming home, down the road. This is bloody awesome. Oh, you know, the universe just throws you some wonderful little surprises occasionally. Look at this. So this will be the Burnout River. How bloody wonderful is this, eh? mean, I put out to the universe a couple of days ago that I wanted I needed a new camera or another camera. I hunted and hunted. I had a little bit of a tough negotiation with this guy, but we agreed on it. Been on before, and I'm absolutely loving it. Forward road, I've seen that before. What is called this after the highway? We're at the highway. Left turn Bundy, right turn Childers, Apple Tree Creek, home. I often see people at this intersection, but it's the first time I've ever come out on it. Right, nothing coming, let's go. Get some naughty stuff. So, right now, world, I'll catch you on the way home. I've just got to change the battery over in the GoPro 7. So, anyway, catch you on the way home. Rightio, well, got me naughty stuff. Just met a guy there, he's got a spider right next to me there, and having a chat to him. And he's telling me what a shit bite they are to ride, so there you go, don't buy a spider. Alright, let's go home. Back home through the death zone. Oh, she's hot. Rightio, well, it's back in the big. We made it, back in the big. Good run, bloody good run. Another camera. Some naughty shit from the naughty shop. Hometown, back in the big. Oh, it feels good to get home. Window. Well, it was when I checked yesterday, it's still there, so I haven't torn it off again. Come on, blue care. Come on to get the new roof. Presses in the mail today. I guess I'll find out. Can't see anything there at the moment. I'm not sure if Sandy's home, so if it is, I'll be waiting on the floor of the bus. Thursday, I need one more day tomorrow. I can get far enough back. Changey, can you see that? On the boat window, mate. That's the Anzac sticker. You sent me along with the DC retreat, so your Anzac sticker made it onto the boat window. Rightio, well, we're home, so I said big thank you, Jonesy, for that plaque yesterday. As you saw in the video, fucking completely blew me away, so that was absolutely wonderful. Rightio, well, so I got the GoPro 5 that I was after. I'm glad it's better than the GoPro 7. Battery seems to last well. The camera's like practically brand new. They said they only used it once and that was it, so how awesome's that? So I'm home safely, got me naughty bits. I think it might be a bottle of Jack's tonight. Well, I think I might go down. Well, I think I might have a few drinks. I've still got half a bottle of Jack sitting there. I've been sober for a week now, and I've had half a bottle of Jack sitting in the cupboard that I just haven't touched. So I might have a few drinks tonight. So who knows? So anyway, worlds, rightio, worlds, and 113 miles on the clock. So that was a good run today. 113 miles. It's about 100. It's about 180k round trip thereabouts. So anyway, worlds, it's getting hot. I need to get out of this jacket. So stay safe, keep your knees in the breeze, and I will catch you later. Bye.